Hey guys, this is me, Sabrina from Faileas Creations, and I am going to show you today the way that you could possibly arrange your barcodes, your labeling, your, all that type of stuff. Okay, so again, continue watching if you want to see how I do that and how possibly you can do that. Okay, guys, this is what I did. I had a book, the notebook that I was using. It was so small, and it was being a little, kind of busting at the seams. So I gotten this bigger one forever ago, and I just now decided to go ahead and change it out. So again, I don't know how big this is. What, maybe 2, 3. Let me see if I can find a ruler. I don't have my ruler handy. I don't know, maybe 4 inches. And the other one, it was maybe 2, to give you some idea of the suffering I was going through. Okay, so this right here is my I guess you would call it a SKU, but when I sell out of stores, what they do is they give you a number, and then you have your number for your product. So this is what this is. This is just the number for the products. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 pages of that. And if you guys want another video breaking down, how I determined the SKU, I can do that, but you need to put that in the comments for me. So that's the first thing of the book. This right here, it is this, but this is what I kind of take out, because if I take these out, I'm going to really be hurting. And right now I'm in the process of building a Excel program that's going to have this in here for me. I have one, but it is more associated with the Zettel, which is the program that I use when I actually sell. This right here is what a barcode is. This is all the little codes for each number, and I have that in here to remind me not to be really too long with the barcode. I'm going to put this aside. These are, again, I just started doing this, so this is little bitty things that I need to cut and put in here. So what you see right here is what is it's a print file archival it helps if I do it the right way, maybe preservers. So this is just, and I actually love it, but these has little sheet. Oh, you can see it pretty good from there. You can see how they're like, you can slide stuff in. So there's 3 there, and then there's 2 here that's elongated. So, and these are my little, well, technically they're not little, but this right here is my little logo. What's it called? It's not, is it called a logo? But it's just what, I'll put that, on the products. And it's a little lady. My brother actually painted that some years ago for his art class in college, and I kind of took it from him. And this is my labels, and again, this right here is that sheet, but I can keep it separate, and it keeps it flat. If I put in a regular protector, I'll get bumbled down at the bottom, and it's a mess. It really, really can be a mess. These are the labels. If I'm out somewhere and I don't have one, I can cut them out, as you see right here. Which this right here, once it is cut, it will go in one of these pockets like that. So that's how I keep that. Some more of my little labels. Now this, what I've learned is that you're never, ever going to be able to write a price, write your school number down, that somebody's going to say, I don't understand what that is. So I always print it out, I cut them, and then I put them on the thing like that. And again, this is another one, and these are for the earrings, and the earrings is coming now. Little earring tab. Do you see how this is not, it don't extend out past these page protectors? Well, that is going to change somehow or another. I'm going to figure out how to do that. Now my technically he's my grandson, I've been really calling him that, But, you know, he is really good at figuring stuff out that's simple and quick with absolutely no work whatsoever. He's like the best at getting away with not doing nothing. Blank sheet. And these are some of my barcodes. And I always print them out like this. It's just so easier for me than I can sit here, and that's going to have to go in the trash. That's really long. But I can just sit here and find what I need. And I use double-sided tape to put them on products. And another one of the little archival. You know, I know that's what this is. You know, they're calling it here. But, you know, I think of it, you know, when you have the baseball cards and you put them in there. I don't know what that's called. My husband has his headphones on, or I'll yell at him to see if it's called something specific. These are the barcodes for the bracelets. Now, this right here, what you see, and I'm going to try to figure out a way to do this. But, you see that? This is a two-sided tape, which is still very, very much sticky. And I realized that I can actually put these on here, and then when I need them, I can peel them off and put it on the product. A little thing I just found out. Now, these is cut, and like I said, I'm going to use that for one of the little, for this right here. I'm going to end up putting that in there when it's cut. When it's the full sheet, protectors. When it's cut, it's going to be cut up with protective things on it and put in here so I can put on the product. Nothing, but again, and this is charms, and this barcode. You know what, we won't get on that. Again, if you want to see how I do the barcodes and how I put the thing on there, I'll put a message on there. See there? This right here, it just makes such a mess. So all of these is going to go in this, like that. See there? Nice. Okay. And these are my necklaces. So this is the barcodes, and this is, there's two different labels that I do for the necklaces. This is a small one, and it will go, you know, I'll cut it out as long ways. Let me see if I can find one. I'll show you real quick. I think I have some on knits. Let me see. Okay, I have one here. I'm going to put this here to keep my plates. Okay, so this right here is that. It's elongated. But this right here is for my hair barrettes. So what I do, so this right here is, they're like opposite. When you print them out, there we go. So when you print them out, you know, this is reading this way, and then this is reading another way. But then when I fold it and you look at it, then it's going to be, and again, if you want a video of any of this stuff that I'm going over really quickly, let me know. But this is about how I arrange everything. So anyway, so that is how I do it. So this is already cut. This is already ready. It doesn't have the hole in it yet, but this is already ready. And then this right here is where it just needs to be cut and tape put on it. It has a few things to it. So let's go back here. Now this is the hair barrettes. This right here is another one of the baseball card things. Like I said, that's what I'm going to end up calling it. Excuse me. This is soap and knits. So this is a tough one when I went to try to figure out, because if you see how thick this is with the stuff that we sell, let me see that so far, how thick it is. I've kind of I've added the soap and the knits, which is the washcloths, the loofahs, the, you know, things like that. It's all put into the soaps because to me it all goes together, as well as keeping down just trying to get the barcodes for it. I know that the whole department, the whole soap department, is going to be with the soap and knits, which it is just soap. I just say soap, and then I know that the knits is included. So them are all the barcodes for the soap products. Right there. And here's the knits. Again, it's just, it fumbles around. You have no idea how bad this starts fumbling around when I take it somewhere. If I'm taking it to a store that I'm selling out of, this becomes, it becomes so just cumbersome. So I think this way, this needs to be cut, but this will go, you know, like the rest of them. It will go like that. Or, let me put this here. And when I cut the stuff out, you know, as you can see, I don't cut out the whole thing, you know. I don't cut this whole sheet out. You know, right here, I just used two. I just used a 2 on this end. But, you know, generally I try to keep that whole sheet like that. Oh, this right here was another idea that I had, again, to help with the bulk, is I went on and I put the barcodes actually on it, which I really think that is a pretty good idea, because what I do is my washcloths, my knitted washcloths is $3, or you can get 2 for $5. So that's on there like that. I really like that. Anyway, we'll see. Next show will determine that. These are my sets, which I call the working girl line. I do that because my mom worked at a college, and she had made a comment, because she had like clothes, and she had made a comment how she can't wear the same things all the time, that people will notice it, and you know, y'all know how that is with females. So what I did is I got a line of inexpensive jewelry that has the whole set to it. You have the necklace, you have the bracelet, you have earrings, sometimes 2 earrings, sometimes even 2 bracelets. And it's sold in a set, and I call that the working girl. So I'm thinking about renaming that. Instead of just saying sets, having it the working girl on there. Which a lot of people kind of took it as, you know, what's the word? Anywho, streetwalkers. Not it. Maybe I can come up with a different name, but we'll see. We will see. My mind is I can create a lot of stuff, but sometimes there is a limit. Now, this right here, it says pocketbooks. This is so funny. I was looking at this today when my husband again was just trying to think of a way how to do an Excel program. And when I seen it, because I kept thinking, what is BP? You know? So maybe I was thinking peanut butter. Maybe I was hungry when I did it. Because pocketbooks is PB. But this is BP. So anyway, this is my peanut butter line, apparently. But, anywho. That is a regular. And then this right here is, again, that sheet. Ain't that nice? I'm really happy I found that. And I've had that forever. That's what happens when you clean up your office. You tend to find stuff. And this is the hair accessories. So, a quick thing is I have 15 years doing hair. And I've always wanted to have my own shampoos, my own conditioners, and my whole hair care line. So when we decided to do this business, me and my husband, he was doing the jewelry and I was doing the soaps, which is hilarious because now it's switched. Now I don't do all the jewelry. He has some beach wear that looks really nice, but anyway, I mostly do the jewelry and then he mostly do the soaps. It is so funny. And then there we are. So that is in the gist. What is this? This right here is made. Oh, this should go in the front. So when I sell, so I did a show. I think we did 2 shows, and at the second show, a lady had came by, and she suggested to us for us to be in a store. She said, you know, you have to, you know, they judge you. It's a jewelry store, of course. So we went and I don't think we actually made it the first time. If I'm not mistaken, we didn't jury in. So what they asked is for me to, make a table full of stuff, which we had because we had been doing shows. But they wanted for me to sell in a show that they had exclusively at this store to see how well my stuff will do. And yay! It did really, really well. I think I sold, I would say, I don't know, 65% of the stuff that was there, which was huge. And because of that, we got in. We got in. I was really thrilled about that. So I'm going to add another one of these sheets right here. Because it's not just bulk that you're going to have to worry about when you do a book like this. It is going to be organization as well. You know, wherever I am, I want to be able to go through something quick enough, that, no worries. Oh, I'm sorry. While I was saying that is, so I sold 65-70% of the stuff, and they let me into the store. And from there, I've been very, very successful there. And from there, it built my confidence. It's my lifeline. So this right here is the card that I make when I have very expensive stuff. See if that focuses in. It does not. Let me see if this just needs to be cleaned just a little bit. You know what? I think that was a huge difference, actually. Let's see. One of the things I really need is another camera. I always go back and forth about it. Anyway, so that's my little card. Oh, let me just slide this in here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't go too incredibly fast. I just really wanted to give you guys an idea of, of a possible way that you can do your book. That is my certificate. I end up keeping copies of this. This hasn't been filled out. Professionally, you need to download this from the North Carolina tax place, fill it out online, and then print it out really pretty, with the color, with the darks, just fill it out really pretty. Have this in your book, so when you go to the store, and just have it ready, because generally a lot of places accept this. So just have it ready, have it filled out. You go somewhere, never been there. Hey, here's this. Very nice and professional. So that's it. I think the first part of this stuff is stuff that can be used with everything. See there, that's used with everything. That's blank. That is not. So that will not go in there. Oh, look at that. You know what that is? I thought I've lost these cards. See how organization is pretty important? And this don't go here because it has pocketbook stuff on it. You see there? And that's another one. So all of these, they need to go in the pocketbook area, because I will end up using it. And so you see, so the next thing I'm going to have to do is find a way to put these tabs to where I can see the tabs there. I don't like it on top. And this book is a, I love my good, you may have a problem. I have to think of a way that I can see where I'm at. So where's my peanut butter? I think it's after this. To be honest with you, that's hair stuff. I could possibly, knits. I could possibly, maybe have it arranged in some type of way. Charms and pendants. But I'm going to have to think of something so I can find it quicker. see there? See how all the new, see if that's long enough. I don't think so. See there? I need to find a way that, that these new things don't interfere with me being able to find it. And you know what I was thinking about is I could take it and attach it here to one of the main pages. I think that is going to be the answer. I can cut it. I actually don't think that will bother that at all to attach it to that. This is a little thicker. I was thinking about this one. This is really thick. This is why this is in the way. This hangs over quite a bit. This is thicker. Cut it off over here, that line. But you got to get to these pockets right here. You see that? Maybe double side tape it or something or another right there. But I think that's going to be the plan. I think that's what I'm going to do. And again, this is something I got from Goodwill. Love Goodwill. I think I got 4 of these is what I see. 4 of these for like $1 or something. It was nothing. But look how good that is. See, it has that steel backing to it. See the sides? This is really hefty. And it feels like this is not going to go nowhere. And it looks so old. See how old that looks. But I can't wait to bedazzle it and put some stuff on it. Okay, so what is the rest of this here? This is my diabetes thing. This technically don't go in there. That's the reason why I couldn't find it. There we go. And this is more stuff I just printed out really quickly. Because right now is the time. Ooh. Guys, this is a good idea you should do with your earrings. It's this resin, sterling silver. Right now you just look for stuff. And then you start cleaning up and there it is. This is more stuff that just needs to be arranged. That goes in my knit stuff when I make pocketbooks. I don't know if you guys can see it. But these are the care instructions. So it definitely needs a spot for it. This is index dividers, 5 tabs. And we just seen these, and these go in the trash. Goes with the soap. I have this little, I make soap that looks like food. So that's how I do that. Can you see that? Pictures are kind of dark. But then with the soap donuts, that's cheesecake and the top is a cupcake. You know, cupcake is easy. That cheesecake, well, technically it was kind of easy to make too, but that's what I do there. That needs to be, you know, in the soap area. And I do have, you know what, I do have this. This right here is when I resell stuff online, stuff that I'm not going to use, stuff that's in the way. And these are the labels and stuff for it. You see, that's my ID number from eBay. So you know what? That old book, I may do the eBay labels, but no. Because generally I just print it out because I don't know what I'm going to use or not. And again, you will never be able to write on these and be legible enough for people to see and understand. Because inevitably there's going to be somebody that's going to say, I don't know what that is. So there you go. Toggle claps, brass, and gold color. Okay then, guys, I really hope that was clear and understandable, because I know sometimes I may not be. So again, if y'all have any questions about this, or if, hey, how did you do the barcodes, or hey, how did you do the, you know, how did you actually make these, or hey, how did you decide the shape, the size of it? Anything, if y'all put it in the comments, I will possibly get to it in the next, I'm trying to, let me think, I don't know. You leave a comment, I get to it in 2 weeks. I will have a video. This is something that, you know, this right here is I hate to say the bulk of what I do. You have jewelry making, but then you have the labels. You have, you know, all the stuff, you know, that you just you need to sell it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Question, comments, leave it down. I will get to it. Absolutely promise you. Give you 2 weeks. And until next time, please continue beating.